Howdy heretics, and welcome to sunny Norway. I have the sun in my eyes, but I would do anything for you because I have the announcement here. The announcement for 3rd April 2020, so this is only for the elders. And obviously I have no way of fact checking that this is actually true, so you can ask the elder if it's true, and maybe they will commit theocratical warfare. But this is, according to this, we get a glimpse in what Watchtower consider to be disaster relief. And their definition of disaster relief is not the same as I would consider disaster relief. Here it says, optional arrangement for receiving a Zoom account. Many bodies of elders have chosen to use Zoom to hold congregation meetings during the COVID-19 pandemic. In view of this interest, the organization has used disaster relief funds to purchase a number of Zoom accounts for congregation use during this global crisis. This arrangement is optional and confidential. Bodies of elders that wish to participate will receive one Zoom account, allowing 300 participants per meeting without the 40-minute time limit. Additionally, each Zoom account allows various brothers to serve as the Zoom host for meetings arranged by the body of elders. So, according to this, if it's true, Watchtower are using disaster relief fund to purchase Zoom accounts. And that's not really, well, it could be disaster relief. It was important to send out life-giving information. But in this case, it's not life-giving information, it's Watchtower propaganda. So it's not a disaster. It's just business as usual. You can't use disaster relief fund to print Watchtower. Even though you believe that this is life-giving information, you cannot claim that this is disaster relief to print a Watchtower. You cannot say it's disaster relief to print a Bible. So you can also not say it's disaster relief to buy Zoom accounts to have propaganda meetings. It's just a business expense for Watchtower. They need their members to be motivated. So it's kind of sad, but that's my take on it. And I believe Watchtower is not a charity. And I know when I was on Bethel, I've never been a Bethelite, but was a lot on Bethel. And when it was talking about HR problem, like someone got pregnant or, in their mind that's a problem because then you can give less to Watchtower. And you had to quit your job if you get pregnant, which is highly illegal. And what they always said in situations like that, they said, well, it's always important to remember that we are not running a charity. So if you work for free for Watchtower and you get pregnant, you get fired because they are not running a charity. That's what they will always say. So it's kind of sad. Anyway, so point 3 here says, the organization is offering this arrangement to assist interested congregations to continue holding their meetings during this pandemic. Those desiring to assist their brothers by financial offsetting the need may donate to the worldwide work in the usual manner, such as by using donatejw.org. Such generous contributions will also assist with ongoing relief efforts around the world. So they want more money. You can get a free Zoom account if you really think you need it. It's not free for everyone, but if you really need it, that's the way I read it here. If you really need it, you can get one for free, but you don't need it. It's probably just the poor brothers in Africa. And then they want more money for disaster relief. They don't really say what they're going to use it for. But guess we just have to trust them. So I would say, I think personally that Watchtower is not a charity. Because when they do disaster relief, from what I know, they get the money from insurance companies. So if like Hurricane Katrina, they will help you fix your house. That's good. But if it's true that they take the insurance money, well, then it's not a good thing. Then they are just running a business, building houses, and with a clause in the contract that you cannot sue Watchtower. So imagine if you hire someone to build a house and he do a crappy job because the plumber is a window cleaner, and you have a problem, and there's a clause that you cannot sue the plumber because then we will take your family away from you. That's actually a very dishonest way of doing business. And well, they do some disaster relief in poor countries, and those people may or may not have insurance money. I'll give them that. But from a cynical point of view, any organization that claims tax refunds and tax exemption due to be a charity, every now and then they actually have to do a minor charity. So if Watchtower would spend a percentage of their money on actual charity, that's good. But in my mind, it does not qualify for the other 99% to be tax exempt. You find a lot of commercial business that actually do spend 1% of their business as charity. I think the government of Sweden have had a principle of giving away 1% of our gross national product as charity to poor countries. So still need to pay taxes from the other 99%. So if this is true, it shows us a little the insight about what Watchtower think is charity or disaster relief. A free Zoom account to hold meetings. So if you are a Jehovah Witness elder watching this, then you know you can get a free Zoom account. I would go for that. Maybe you can get appointed to elder really fast and get a free Zoom account. Anyway, so this is what I'm doing today. Because my silage, it's rotten. I bought it, so there's some kind of fungus here. So I'm going to separate this into two piles, one with good silage and one with bad silage. The good silage I will give to the animals, and the bad silage I will use to grow potatoes. It's the lazy man's way of growing potatoes, but it's very good for the environment. So you can see that on my hillbilly channel. And I know what you're thinking. You thought this was a hillbilly channel. No, this is an apostasy channel with breaking news. Hopefully before John Cedars this time. So, see you in paradise.